Bold and beautiful fans, get ready for an episode that will change everything for Hope. Her heart has just been shattered, again, by the man she thought she could trust. But in the middle of her heartbreak, an unexpected voice from the past steps forward, with a confession so raw, so shocking, that it could rewrite her future in an instant. Next week, Liam drops the truth he's been hiding for far too long, and Hope will never see it coming. It begins with a familiar ache, one that Hope Logan has prayed she'd never have to feel again. The sting of betrayal creeps into her chest like ice, heavy and suffocating. Carter Walton had promised her the world. He had looked deep into her eyes, swearing his loyalty with a conviction that made her believe every word. He told her the mistakes of the past were behind them, that he had grown, that she was the only woman he could ever want. Hope didn't just believe him, she defended him. To her friends, to her family, even to herself during moments of doubt. She told everyone Carter was different now, that they deserved a fresh start. She clung to that hope like a lifeline, imagining a future where trust wasn't a fragile thing that could shatter overnight. But here she is again, staring down the same reality she's faced before. Carter has betrayed her, again. And this time, the cut goes far deeper because she had finally let her guard down. It's not just the act of infidelity that hurts, it's the humiliation, the loss of dignity, the sinking realization that the cycle she thought she'd broken is still alive and unyielding. For Hope, this isn't just another heartbreak. It's the cruel truth that the man she tried to believe in may never be the man she truly needs. What Hope doesn't know is that she's not carrying this burden alone. Liam Spencer has already heard the devastating news, and the weight of it hits him harder than he could have anticipated. It's not just empathy for her pain, it's guilt. Crushing guilt, because Liam was the one who told Hope to give Carter another chance. He was the steady voice urging her to see the good in Carter, to fight for her relationship rather than walk away. He told her love was worth another try, that maybe Carter had changed. Now, watching her endure the fallout of that advice, it feels like he personally handed her the rope Carter used to hurt her. Liam can't erase the image from his mind, the moment she told him. Her eyes glassy with tears she refused to let fall, her voice trembling as she tried to sound strong. The way her hands fidgeted, almost as if she needed something to hold onto, but found nothing there. That picture of her, hurt, vulnerable, still trying to stand tall, is burned into his memory. And beneath his sympathy, something else is stirring. Something he's been pushing down for far too long. For weeks, Liam has been living with a secret, a truth he's locked away so deeply that even he started to believe it would never see the light of day. Part of him stayed silent out of respect for Hope's relationship with Carter. The other part stayed silent because he thought time was running out for him. After being told he might have a terminal illness, every confession, every future plan, seemed meaningless. Why burden her with feelings he might never get to act on? But everything has changed. The shadow that hung over him has lifted. The medical scare was nothing more than a cruel and manipulative lie, orchestrated by Grace Buckingham. He's not dying. He's not sick. And with that truth comes a rush of clarity. A sense that life is too unpredictable, too fleeting, to keep living in silence. The fear of rejection no longer outweighs the fear of regret. Liam knows he can't keep pretending to be just the supportive friend and co-parent. He can't keep watching from the sidelines while Hope's heart is in pieces. She deserves to know the truth, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. And so, he decides. He will tell her. He will tell her everything. That he still loves her. That he never stopped. That all he wants now is the chance to care for her and Beth, to be the man who won't let her down. Because if he doesn't, he might lose the only woman who has ever truly owned his heart, forever. The room is quiet, almost too quiet, as Hope sits curled on the couch, her hands resting limply in her lap. The weight of Carter's betrayal clings to her like a cold shadow. She's trying, desperately, to hold herself together, but the silence feels heavier with each passing second. Then, she hears footsteps. She turns, startled, to see Liam standing in the doorway. His expression is unreadable, part concern, part urgency, but there's something in his eyes that keeps her from speaking. He steps forward slowly, as though afraid one wrong move will shatter what little strength she has left. His voice is soft, almost tentative. He tells her he knows about Carter, about the betrayal, and about how sorry he is. Sorry for being the one who urged her to give Carter another chance. Sorry for putting her in this position. Hope tries to dismiss it, shaking her head, but he won't let her. He moves closer, his voice firm now, cutting through the air like a confession he's been holding for far too long. And then, it comes. The words she never thought she'd hear from him again. Hope, I still love you. I never stopped, and now that I know I'm healthy, I can't waste another second pretending otherwise. I want to be here for you, for Beth, for us. The world seems to tilt. Hope stares at him, her mind reeling. She's too stunned to speak, caught between the sting of her heartbreak and the sudden warmth of hearing those words. Her breath catches. Of all the things she expected in this moment, comfort, sympathy, maybe even quiet companionship, Liam's confession was not one of them. Her heart is raw, each beat a painful reminder of Carter's betrayal. And yet, Liam's words slip past her defenses. Part of her feels that familiar pull, the one that has always existed between them no matter how much time or distance has come between. Memories flood in. Shared laughter on lazy afternoons. The way he used to hold her when the world felt too heavy. The nights they stayed up whispering about their dreams for Beth's future. But then, the caution sets in. She remembers the history they share, both the beautiful and the bitter. The heartbreak, the missed chances, the times he failed to put her first. Can she really open herself to that again, especially now, when she's so fragile she can barely breathe? She searches his face for answers, but all she finds is the same determined gaze she's known for years, a gaze that promises both comfort and danger. Liam senses her uncertainty, but he refuses to retreat. This is not a moment he can let slip away. His voice grows stronger, his words more deliberate. He reminds her of the life they once dreamed of together, a home filled with laughter, a united family where Beth would grow up knowing her parents loved each other deeply. He paints the picture vividly, almost as if willing her to see what he sees. The possibility of rebuilding, of starting again with stronger foundations. He doesn't shy away from his flaws. He names them, every wrong decision, every time he let her down, every moment he chose the wrong path. But this, he says, is his turning point. No more secrets, no more distractions, just the two of them, building the life they've both been chasing in different ways. For Liam, this isn't about nostalgia or fleeting emotion. It's about righting the wrongs and proving that love, real love, can survive even the worst storms. His voice holds steady, but there's a fire in it, a certainty that tells Hope he isn't going to fade into the background this time. He will fight for her. He will fight for Beth. And most of all, he will fight for the life they both deserve. This confession could change everything. If Hope chooses to let Liam back into her heart, it would mean closing the chapter with Carter for good, and possibly reigniting one of the most iconic relationships in The Bold and the Beautiful. But it's not just about romance. This is about healing, about two people who have weathered countless storms finally realizing that maybe the safest place they could be is back in each other's arms. As Monday's episode approaches, there are questions only the show can answer. Will Hope see Liam's confession as a lifeline? Or just another complication when she's already drowning in heartbreak? Can Liam truly prove he's changed? Or will the ghosts of their past haunt any chance at a future together? And if Carter realizes what he's lost, will he fight to win Hope back? Or will he be too late? So, B&B fans, is Liam's timing perfect, or is it dangerously soon after Hope's heartbreak? Can a love that's been tested so many times really find new life? And will this be the start of a reunion that changes everything for Hope and Beth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe, and make sure you ring that notification bell, because the next chapter in this love story is about to unfold, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single beat.